All right, y'all. Part four of this episode, Sunny. Sunny, I don't know why you trying to be loyal to Shayla, because Shayla ain't never going to be loyal to you. And Jocelyn, you keep giving her bad advice. Everybody kept saying that thing with Jolene was just Shayla. No, it was Jocelyn and her sister. All of them was at fault. Sunny has no mind of her own. Sunny is one of them people. She's a follower. She's a people pleaser, seat filler, captain save a hoe, or build a bear and a build a dog. That is what Sunny is. Sonny is somebody that is very shady, and when we first met Sonny, we thought, okay, Sonny is actually somebody that got some sense. Nope, she's an airhead. She's an airhead. Her and Amber have airhead moments that I just don't understand. Beautiful girls, very smart if they want to be, but they're so about approval, it's not even funny. And I wish that Sonny would understand that if you don't come from a certain world, stop trying to be a part of that world. Girl, you sitting up here giving Mike fellatio for what? Why are you doing that to yourself? Why? And the fact that if I had to choose between Shayla and Amber, which one would be the better friend, it would be Amber. But you going to regret your decision, because I got a feeling that Shayla going to be doing you dirty. I got a feeling Shayla is getting ready to do you dirty. And like I said, I don't know how it's going to come out, but some way, somehow, Shayla going to find out about you and Amber have had that conversation. So like I said, you need to go ahead on and tell Amber that you know Shayla, that you and Shayla have become friends, and that way you can hear both sides and then make your decision. But at least she knows. At the end of the day, like I said, why are you going to stop being friends with somebody that hasn't done anything to you, has been nothing but kind to you, and you ate her cake, and yet she's been nice to you? Man, bye. Amber, just go ahead and sell the bar and just start over. I would like to see Amber just start over in Miami. I would like to see her and Dom, because I think her and Dom would be great friends. I think her and Imani would be great friends. I think her and Erica would be great friends. We need to see Amber hanging out with Erica a little bit more often. And like I said, even though Sarah and Amber went through what they went through, I think Sarah and Amber would be very good friends, because I think that Amber needs to be around girls that are a lot more grown, a lot more mature, that's about their bag. And I liked Amber and Erica, and I don't know why we don't see them hang out that much. Now, as for this Erica situation, I'm so over this, because all we wanted was a wedding. All we wanted was to see her walk down the aisle and be happy. That's all we wanted. All we wanted was DC and Sarah to be happy. And the fact that y'all putting these monkey wrenches in their relationships, to me, is stupid. It's not even necessary. You're not doing it for Chase. You're not doing it for Candace. Why can't we get that with Erica, and why can't we get that with DC? Why can't we have DC and Sarah being together, Lawrence and Erica being together, and them co-parenting, them hanging out? We liked when they were hanging out. We liked the seeing. I tell you the truth, I do like DC and Sarah. I do. When they were together and they were hanging out, I liked their relationship. I did. Why are we putting these problems? I knew about the abortion part. We got that part. But I would have loved to see them have another baby. I would have loved to see her get pregnant again after some time, and showing her going through this going through having the baby. I would have loved to see Erica and Lawrence getting married and leave the Nina situation alone, because like I said, now y'all grasping at straws. Now y'all just trying to put stuff together, just put stuff together. Why? We don't want it. We don't want it. And I hope y'all know y'all losing views. I hope you know that. Y'all are losing views statistically. So I don't like the fact this whole Nina situation, now she's pregnant. Man, no. We don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want it. We do not want Erica and DC back together. We don't. We don't want it. We don't want it at all. We don't want it. We're so, look, we are so tired of drama and the 7 deadly sins and black women going. Look, can black women have a break? Can we have a break where there's no drama, nothing going on, and black women just living happily ever after? Can we have that? It's like they don't want black women to have any type of happiness. Black women gotta suffer when it come to having kids. Black women gotta suffer when it come to men. Black women gotta have their friends betraying them, mommy issue. Look, I've had enough. I'm so wanting to write so bad. I do. I want to write because, like I said, the way they're writing Jocelyn, what in the world is going on here? Megan Jocelyn, like I said, it's like I said, why didn't y'all just put Jocelyn and Ralphie back together? Why we just didn't see Erica and Lawrence just having their wedding? Why did you have to put Rico in a wheelchair? Why couldn't we just see Rico and Blake's relationship actually flourish? You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Like I said, they're grasping at straws. Now you got Diablo and Angela, and now you got D out here, and we don't even recognize these people. We don't recognize D from the West Side. We just seeing a whole different. I mean, and like I said, you know, with Tamara, I love Tamara. I do. And I love the fact that Tamara is who she is. And I love to see her growth. And I love to see her with her friends. Why we can't have that with Amber? You know, the same way we have with Tamara. Why can't we have Amber no different than Tamara? That Tamara is not worried about D. She moving on. The fact that you got D out here, he sees Tamara and Momo, and now he's running. And now he up here lying. Momo, you know full well you know who Tamara is. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is ask Tamara. Tamara will tell you how do you know D, and she'll tell you. And then that's when she figure out that that's the same Momo that D is messing with. Like I said, why are we doing this? At the end of the day, I don't know why all these women are intimidated by Tamara. Tamara is the one that ended the relationship with D. Tamara is about her bag at this point. She is taking Angela's advice and she is moving on. She don't care. But like I said, and why have we found out? Why has Angela found out that Raquel is messing with not only the daddy but also her son? When we gonna find out about that? And then the fact that Diana lied and said that Diablo is going after her when we all know he going after Dom. So you're trying to protect Dom at this point, Diana, and trying to double cross Angela? Oh, this ain't gonna be good for you. Birthday parties are coming. And then, you know, the fact that how they got Frank. I mean, seriously, what the world is going on? Y'all, this character development is insane. Because you now got Frank up here as many times as he was with different women. Like I said, none of this makes sense. It don't make sense. It don't. And even with Bethany in there, Bethany is even grown. She even lost weight. Congratulations, Bethany, on your weight loss, girl. I'm happy for you. And I love they're bringing that in because that's really what go on as far as with parenting and stuff like that go on. And then you got Tamar and Brittany still messing around. Man, that's gonna be bad. I think she gonna end up pregnant. And like I said, Ro, go back, sell that house, go back to your condo, and leave that behind. Cause Ro don't need to go back. Why y'all sending her back to that house instead of sending her to that condo? Ro needs to move on because after everything that's happened in that house, people gonna be looking at her funny in her neighborhood. Just move, girl. Move back to that condo, make a new start. Go back to your office, make a new start. Natasha, just end things with Chase and go ahead on and go back. And you and Chase, you and Kendrick, go ahead on and enjoy being all over the office. Cause that's who you want. You want Kendrick. Girl, just go over there and tell Kendrick that you want him. Just tell Kendrick you want him to hit it one more time. And you want to continue letting him do it all the time. And I think Natasha and Kendrick would definitely be a good couple. Can we put them together, please? Because I like Natasha and Kendrick. Because what they did that night just shows them two need to be together. So, Natasha, just go ahead and end things with Charles. So that way he can go and move on with his life. Because you don't want him no more after you done been with Kendrick. But other than that, that's all I can think about today. That I can think of. Can't think of nothing else. But with that being said, that's it. But as far as J-Mo and Melissa, just go ahead and get back together and call it a day. Because like I said, all of this is just getting ridiculous at this point. They just getting out of control and grasping at straws when it comes to these skits at this point. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.